Hey, welcome to video number 163 of Walker This Way with Hazel Walker, the queen of all things
BNI and networking.
I am Mark Simmons. Hazel, we're on step 3 of our series. Step 1 was the what are your giving goals? Step 2, this is for 2022. Step 2 was tracking said giving goals for the year. Step 3 is, how'd you do last year?
Which probably should have been step 1. You really need to be reviewing, how did you do last year?
Yes.
How did you do last year? Do you even know? How much money did you make? How many referrals did you give all around that actually turned into business? And where did they come from? Like, where did they come? I'm helping to develop a class for the Rotary Club here. One of the members wants to start teaching their young members coming in how to network effectively and how to use Rotary Club as a way to network and the way to build businesses. And it is a fabulous way to do it because they're all like-minded, and also usually one person per profession. And part of that is tracking. And part of that is being able to know if the Rotary Club is paying off for me. Am I making money? Am I making good connections? Because you track more than just money. Right? We track everything. So when I talk about reflecting, that's kind of what I'm looking at, is how have I done overall? Because I've had to choose to resign from a couple things because no one's participating. Right. So there's no reason for me to continue to spin my wheels when a massive amount of the people aren't participating.
Well, I know step 3 is really step 1.
Yeah.
But
really.
You know, when we talked about some other videos at the end of 2021 too about looking back.
About reflecting, yeah.
About reflecting and looking back. So I think it doesn't matter where, if you tracked them for 2021 or you did not, you can still look back and get an idea of where you're at. I know when I've asked members about how'd you do last year or how did you do last month or whatever, oh, it's pretty good. Well, they'll always tell you about the one best referral they received. I got a great referral from Hazel. That's when they remember. It was a great referral. And there's a whole story around it. But if you listen, it sounds like it's the only referral they received, but it's not. They received many. They may have been smaller, or some may not have turned out, but they remember, they talk about the biggest and best one, which is great.
Or someone they met. Oh, because of Hazel, I met. Because Ivan tells the story that because of BNI, that's how he met Ivan, Richard Branson. Like, that's his best referral. It was a connection. Right. So it could be that you got connected to someone that was really amazing, but really, are you sure? And how's that turned out and what happened? And that looking back and reflecting on this. So what I tell them, what I actually teach a lot is, where did this client come from? Well, this client came from Mark Simmons. Mark Simmons actually came from Jill. Jill actually came from BNI, right? So tracking it all back. And sometimes members decide to renew or not renew based on the very last referral they got. Because that's the one they remember. And that is because they don't track enough and reflect back on where all of that business has come from and what was the you know, the tree. What was the tree and how did it get to you?
Yeah, and everything does have a flow. Every referral isn't really just one person. There is a pathway to it.
Correct. And then that one person becomes a source for 5 or 6 more one persons. Who then become a source for 1 or 2 more.
And rarely are they tapped into either.
Like, I know.
When you have the 3 people, which makes up the referral, the member or the 2 members and the person that's being referred, right? So that's the triangle. But there's still other people involved in it outside of that triangle, and they're all potential visitors and or guests to chapters. You know, there's opportunities. They're also other referral partners, and they may be great referral partners for your power team, because chances are, if they're a good referral partner for you, they're probably a good referral partner for your power team, if power teams are being done correctly.
Correct. And the other thing I say, when you get a referral, if you refer your best client to me and I'm sitting down with them, I'm going to talk you up to your own client, right? I'm going to build you up to because my job's to make you look good. So I'm going to build you up, and then I'm going to help find more. It would be great if I could help Mark by finding him more referrals. Mm-hmm. Right. And so then I can generate a referral for you, or I just keep track of it and I find out that you became my client and you've referred 5 more people to me. So now you're kind of one of my best referral sources. You're not even in my network.
Yeah.
You're one of my clients. I need to know that too.
Mm-hmm.
Where's all the business coming from so that I can take a look at it? And I think people don't take the time to reflect back on how it's all worked for them.
And so this is now next level, bigger picture, and we've done a few Walk This Way videos on this. This is the communication piece that we've talked about, mm-hmm. which is lacking in a lot. Once you receive a referral, that's kind of where it ends.
Well, that is really, members stop there. I gave you the referral and it stops there, but that should not be the case ever.
Right. And so the communication piece about having a conversation with your referral source, who gave it to you, and asking those key questions. It's, hey, thank you, obviously, appreciate it, but learn more about where it came from.
Where did it come from? What did you tell them? What are they expecting? How do I make you, I want to make you look good, so give me more information. And that's when I find out if it's really a great referral or not too.
Yeah. And there's also one of the things we do in 2 of the workshops that we offer, the advanced workshops on weekly and feature presentations, is asking for feedback. And it's great feedback too, to know sometimes we think our messaging or how we frame questions in that is getting us business, but we don't know. And so when you're asking the question, like you're saying, is, well, what did you say to them? That may help you in your marketing for future people in that same type of business that particular person was in. Right? It helps you frame the conversation because it's different depending on who you're marketing to, or should be.
And that is really the importance of taking the time to reflect on how did you do. So if you say you're giving goals and you've got your goals of what kind of business you want to get out of each one of your networks, at the end of the year, if you do a good job tracking at the end of the year, you should be able to have a clear picture of where all your business is coming from and who are those rich referral sources, they're gold mine veins in your network that you just haven't tapped into deeply.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is great opportunity to do so many things for you and your business and your fellow members and your community. And all it takes is looking back at how the past year went, start making some notes, and asking questions. Get really curious again, asking questions of your referral sources. One of the things we would love continuing on in 2022 is, what do you want to know? What do you want to learn more about? What do you want to know more about? And it's definitely doesn't have to be BNI. It could be anything.
It's not
to do
limited
with
to BNI. We'll answer all your questions.
Business development. What are our favorite foods? I don't know. Ask us anything. So right now below, there's my email address. If you need it, write it down. Email us. Email me if you have with a topic or topics with a comment. Leave a comment on here on our videos. Like and subscribe to our channel. We would love that too. Or ask. But if then you want to know any topics you can think of, we've done 163 now. We have many more to come. Or if you'd like to be on a future Walk This Way video, that's a path.
Because you have a maybe you have a great topic and or a great story to share with us.
What are you an expert in?
Mm-hmm.
Right? And what has been your journey to success? We'd love to have you on. So email below, write it down, send us an email, and we
don't be shy.
Don't be shy.
Don't be shy.
And don't be scared of us. Hazel bites, but I do not. And can you tell? Wow, we're real serious about everything, aren't we?
We're very
serious.
professional.
All right. So thank you. That was 3 steps. Step 3 is done, in the bag. Till next time, Hazel Walker.
See you then.
Bye.